Again, trying to record 2 videos in a day. So hello again. My channel is actually very dedicated to a lot of people who wants to start cycling, right? Because I am not a pro, I can't tell a pro what to do. I can only give you in my personal point of view, right? So always just put in the comment down there what questions you have. Not only I get to answer you, in fact, all the subscribers who see this channel, feel free to comment down there what is your point of view as well, because question does flow, and then by you helping other cyclists, it inspires more people to come into the community of cycling, right? So one of the good questions I got last week is, should I buy a bicycle computer, right? So I'm going to answer you today for those who just started cycling. So when I started cycling 5 years ago, I obviously got a bicycle computer because I think it's the first thing you want to do, right? Once you have a bicycle computer, you can see your speed, the mileage, you know how far you've traveled, this and that. And my first computer was from Cat Eye. It was a Bluetooth computer from Cat Eye. It's very basic. It just syncs your cadence and your speed, and it goes online to the cloud. Cat Eye is a very good entry point as a starting, because their bicycle computer is as cheap as about 100 to 200 ringgit and it's good to go, right? Why would I recommend you? Yeah, my wife called me. Sayang, I'm doing a recording now. Hello? I'm doing a recording now. Okay, bye. My wife called me. I call her Sayang. So back to the channel. Okay, so I would recommend, okay, the question was, should I get a bicycle computer and when should I get it? My point of view is, if you're serious about cycling and you're going to open road cycling and you're going to travel like 10 km, 20 km, 50 km, 100 km, 200 km, whatever km that you're doing, I would recommend you to get one of these beautiful bike computer. Why? Well, mainly because when you have your bike computer on your bicycle, it's definitely safer than you having your phone. Because I think the tendency of people seeing a phone, regardless of how much your phone will cost on the bike, they'll probably rob you, right? They'll just snatch the phone from you and just get up, go away far, right? That's a very big risk. But when you have a simple small bike computer there on it, the tendency of people attracted to steal it is very slim and very small, mainly because it's harder to sell a bike computer online, mainly because it's a more, how to say, it's for cyclists, it's not general public. Like, people steal your phone so much easier. So I would recommend you to have a bike computer like mine. I'm using a Wahoo mounted on your bicycle, because when you stop at traffic light and everything, it's definitely more discreet and not so shouty, hey, take my phone, right? I try not to take out your phone when you're cycling. Try not to expose yourself, especially during the traffic light or when you're at stop. Okay, especially in random areas. Okay, so always have a bike computer with you. And also, when you stop for a tea break, coffee break, or whatever, unmount your bicycle computer from your bicycle and put it in your pocket. It's safer also as well. So if you're going for a bike computer, which one should you go for? There's so many out there: Hammer, Wahoo, Garmin. But let's talk about the two popular ones. Okay, Wahoo and Garmin. Personally, I feel that there is no right and there's no wrong. 4 years ago, this computer, I bought a Bolt Element, which is about 1299. Honestly, until now, I have no regret getting it, mainly because when I was doing my research on what computer to get, I wanted to get a Bolt Element. Look, you can see the map there. I got a Wahoo Bolt mainly because of the simplicity and the user interface. Okay, so let me go get my phone. It's outside. Wait, let me see. Haley! I don't need my phone. Actually, I want to show you my watch. Haley, I need help! Let's call my daughter in to help. Hurry up! Can you help me? Go to my table, the dining table, that's my Garmin watch. The watch, unplug it, it's charging. Siaran tergendala. Just unplug it, pull it out. Quite simple. Yeah. Thank you. Say hi.
I thought you shout like you're stuck inside the room or something.
Nah, I'm not stuck in the room. Okay, bye. Love you. Flying kiss.
Bye-bye.
So, then I have a Garmin watch, okay? So there are basically two products, Garmin watch, the Garmin and the Wahoo, right? These two are very dominant in the market. And why I went for Wahoo first is mainly because of the user interface, the simplicity. So I'm going to show you in the screen around here, I think. Okay, how the Garmin works. Okay, let me launch my Garmins now. I mean my Wahoo. Sorry, let's talk about Wahoo first. because that's the first product that I actually got. Okay, so So the reason why I got Wahoo is mainly because of the simplicity of the user interface. If you look at it, right, when you go to a Wahoo product, okay, there you go. See, it's as simple as when you want to customize your page, you can it's everything controlled via the phone here, right? Even though it's a computer on the bike, but majority of the system is done on the phone. So let's say you want to customize your pages, right? See, like my ride, I can change to whatever I want and it all will reflect in the phone lah. So this is something that I feel is very useful. Okay, so everything is controlled via the phone, making the Wahoo very easy to get into the world of cycling in terms of very technical bicycle computer. And one thing I like about the Wahoo as well on the interface is so simple that as soon as I upload map, if you look at here, I have so many web maps like history, routes, see, choose routes. So you know, I'm a great supporter of creating routes, right? So these are all the routes that I've created, and of course this is the official Pink Ride route that I did. I downloaded from Ride My GS from the Audex team in Malaysia, right? So all this route, as soon as you upload to your phone, you can easily then upload into the computer, the Wahoo computer, and then you can navigate like this. It's very simple. Look at the map. Okay, so let me give you an example. If I would do the map that I do, I select the route. It'll then automatically link to my phone. I can see it's sending to my computer. Okay, see, ta-da! Route loaded. So I find Wahoo very easy to use lah when that happens. So once it loads, you can see that there's actually a gray line. It'll tell you the direction that it's supposed to go. So it works for me. And also Wahoo is very aerodynamic. Macam lah aero kan. We all like aerodynamic. And I've been using for 4 years. No problem. No headache. No stress. I love Wahoo. But the only thing about Wahoo, if I would compare between Wahoo and... Okay, let me show you the Audex ride that I did. Okay, this is it. So the only difference between the Wahoo and the Garmin is Wahoo has a bit more basic data. Though they do have good data, it's still very basic. Right, so this is a 200 km ride that I did. Very santai, 4 hours, almost we rest. So it tells you the speed, average speed. I'm using a power meter. Right, so if you look at the data here, it's very simple. Power zones, climbing. And again, all these are very customizable via the phone. Oh, I burned 3,400 calories, not bad. So, basically, Wahoo, in my point of view, is very easy to use, very fun, it's very simple. It's all controlled via the phone. Everybody has a phone, so easy. Keep your phone in your pocket and cycle. When your phone's in your pocket, all you need is the Wahoo on your bike. It's safe. And in fact, you don't even need the phone connected to the Wahoo computer when you're cycling, so it's quite simple. And I like Wahoo because of the simplicity. So I would recommend for people who isn't really a tech nerd and want something easy to use, get Wahoo because it's so much easier to use via the phone because everybody's very familiar with the phone. But if you are more data driven, I would then suggest you probably go for Garmin. So I have a Garmin watch. Why do I have a Garmin watch? Because I go for runs and walks and this and that. And also I like the Garmin data. So I couldn't decide whether I want a Wahoo or a Garmin. So I got both. Wahoo, easy to use, map loading and stuff, easy to navigate, and Garmin more for the technical data. So let me show you about Garmin. So because I have I can't remember what it's called. This is not the Phoenix, this is the 9300, is what it's called. It is the 935, Forerunner, Garmin Forerunner 935. I got the older model because it's so much affordable than the newer model. So I got 945 I think, so I got the 935, I got it about 1005. Because it's the old model, it still works good. It's lighter than the Phoenix. I prefer this because it's so much lighter than Phoenix. It's not obstructive and everything. I love this watch. So let's talk about the Garmin interface. Because generally, if you talk about the watches, I mean, between Wahoo and Garmin, it's really a lot about the phone application. So I'm now launching the Garmin, okay? So Garmin as well, I did the ride. If you look at it, Garmin is so much heavier and heavy than the Wahoo. Wahoo is just a few simple tiles, click and choose what you want. So it's very straightforward. But if you are really data driven, Wahoo is the way to go because look at Wahoo. It tells you your health stat, your sleep, of course, your weight, what else, your calories and all. But let's talk about performance. Look, it tells you about your training status, how well is your training. Because it's MCO, my VO2 max is 46, yay! My training load for past 7 days is pretty low because, you know, training indoor, I can't really cycle 100 km, so we do 70 km. So training load definitely reduced. So this is the cool thing about Garmin, is there's so much data, so fun. My VO2 max is 45, 46. Look, it's telling me I'm age 20 years old. That sounds so good. Makes me so happy, right? And it also tells you workout plan, training plans. You know, you can build out a plan and connect it to the Garmin. And basically, let's talk about the ride. Okay, this is not very detailed. Actually, if you go into more of, there's so many very detailed, like I think the Rain. There's this YouTube channel that does very detailed reviews on Garmin and that. Detail, I'm not that good, but on a high level, I can tell you what's good and what's not good in my point of view. Okay, so it talks about. Okay, so now going to my cycling that I did. Okay, I feel that. So this is the ride that I did over the weekend last week, and I did the Santai ride in Taman ride. So you can see that the interface is definitely more detailed. The distance, the calories burned, right? Look at the data. The amount of data is ridiculous. Look at it. How detailed is it? Oh my goodness. There's so much data here that you'll be spoiled for words, right? Not only the amount of data they have here. Look at it. Oh, wow, so many graphs. Who doesn't like graph? Who normalize power? Blah 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 blah. Estimate FTP. Right, it's a Santai ride lah. So my heart rate was very low lah. Anyway. So there you go. That's the difference between Garmin and Wahoo. For me, is Wahoo is definitely not as detailed in terms of data. Garmin is definitely more detailed. It depends on what you're looking for, what you want. For me, is I can't decide, so I got both. But now that I've been riding for so many years, I've been cycling for 5 years. If you ask me right now, I will probably go for Garmin because I've been cycling for so long. Last time I didn't go for Garmin because it's so headache to load a map into the computer. Wahoo was so much easier. So Garmin now, I think they made it easier, but still I heard it's a bit buggy. But I don't know. Maybe I will still stick to Wahoo. I know the Wahoo Element Roam is pretty good, big screen and everything. I don't know, so difficult. But if you choose either Wahoo or Garmin, you won't go wrong. You'll still love the two system. It's still super awesome. Tell me in the description what system you decided to go, or what system you're using now. And maybe in the description down there, tell me, are you using Garmin, Wahoo, Hammer, or whatever other Pioneer? Tell me what computer you're using and why you love it. So when all the viewers go down there and see, you know, they probably will read your point of view, and you might help someone to decide whether they should go for Wahoo and Garmin. For me, I'll probably still stick to the watch and probably still stick to my Wahoo on my bike. And if this Wahoo dies out because it's been 4 years old, I'll probably get the Wahoo Element Roam because it's a bigger screen, better for map, and still stick to my good old Garmin on my wrist. Yeah, I'll probably stick to that. I'll probably still use two systems because both of it's still so good. Wahoo is easy to use, Garmin is very technical. I love both. Right, so that's all today. I hope this video helps. It's very simple, it's not very detailed, but I think it will help some of the subscribers who are asking me, should they get a bike computer? And I think you should. It makes cycling so much more fun. After bike computer, get a power meter lah. That's the best thing in the world lah. So that's all for today. Share, like, subscribe. It's absolutely free to subscribe. So when you subscribe, I see on a daily basis, I always see my subscriber. I know how many goes up. So every day I average get about 10 subscribers going up. I'm very happy, very excited, and I'm so happy that I managed to help so many of you in cycling. I get so much inquiries, so much questions, and I do my best to reply all of you. I give all of you a thumbs up. As you know, I'm giving free socks as sponsored by Monton Malaysia. Thank you again, Monton Malaysia. And that's all for today. I hope again this helps. Share, like, subscribe. God bless you. I love you so much. And of course, stay healthy, stay safe. And God, we pray that the COVID will be gone. Amen. So you guys be safe. And I got so many Malay subscribers from My Kayo. Thank you so much for following me, guys. You guys rocks. You guys awesome. So that's all for today. Take care, guys. God bless.